LDCE GDCE.
Hello friends, this video is a complete question bank for ASM exam, Train Managers exam, Section Controller exam, AOM exam and various other traffic related exam like Instructor, GRDI or MDCTI. List of detonator can be extended for dash numbers of years after the expiry of normal life. Life of a detonator can be extended, that is up to 3 years. After completion of 5 years, every year he has to check, and up to 3 years we can extend, but must check every year. Paper line clear ticket for up train T/C 1425. Fog signal post is erected at a distance of dash meter in rear of first stop signal, that is 270 meters. The maximum number of men that may be carried on a motor trolley shall not exceed on broad gauge, that is 10. Viewers, please note this is a subsidiary rules and it will be vary zone wise. So please go through your general and subsidiary rules and check the answer. What is the speed restrictions to be followed while hand shunting is performed? During hand shunting, speed should be followed is 5 km per hour. 5 km per hour. Distance between two rails in a broad gauge BG is 1.676 meter. 1.676 meter. A signal taken off for a train can be put back to on position in emergency only to if any accident chance is there. So for averting that accident only we can put back. Even though departure signals are taken off, LP shall stop at a station where stoppages are scheduled in the WTT, working timetable. When all the lines at a station are blocked by passenger carrying trains and still line clear is granted for a train, the points shall be set for the line occupied by loop line and engine facing. In such case, line should be loop line, engine facing. The indication that must be checked by the SM to see that the points are in working condition after the operation of every motor operated point are stable N and stable R, normal and reverse. The signals that are not prohibited to be used for shunting purpose are 3 signals normally: outer, home and LSS. In case of multi aspects there is no outer, so home and LSS. The provision of catch siding is compulsory where the falling gradients towards station is steeper than 1 in 80. 1 in 80. In such case catch siding required. The provision of slip siding is compulsory where the falling gradients towards block station is steeper than in slip siding 1 in 260. All points shall normally be set for a straight line. All points shall normally be set for straight line. Blank signal under complete power of situation is to be treated as blank signal under complete powers of situation. It will be treated as defective signal. If a signal is showing white light in a place of a color light, it is treated as showing, in such case also it is treated as showing most restrictive aspect. What are the most restrictive aspect of that signal? It should be followed. The signal shall be treated as defective whenever color light signal is flickering or bobbing and does not assume a steady aspect for at least 60 seconds. In such case, at least 60 seconds. Over the trailed through points, under no circumstances should a train be backed. In case of trail through, move backward should be prohibited. Not should be, it is prohibited. B class ODC inter-railway shall be allowed to attached by a train for transport only with prior sanction of PCOM. PCOM. The maximum speed of a train on 1 in 8.5 turnout symmetrical split thick wave switch of 52 bar 60 kg and PSC sleeper is restricted to 30 kmph. 30 kmph. Maximum number of officials or staffs including engine crew at any time on the engine except in emergency. The maximum number of official staff with engine crew is 5. This answer also may vary zone wise as this is mentioned in subsidiary rules. The number of persons permitted to travel in brake van of a goods train including guard should not exceed, here it is 6. Maximum number of bogies or its equivalent attached in rear of the rear brake van by a goods train is 2. That is 2. Whenever vehicles are attached or detached on a train at an intermediate stations, the entries in the VG must be made by station staff, normally ASM station staff. When SM receives an advice of hot axle on a train, it shall be preferably be admitted on, the first option is main line. So it should be admitted on main line. The grace period given for premium rake BPC is, the grace period given for premium rake BPC is 3 days, but recently it is increased to 8 days. The following are exempted from exchanging all right signals. I am writing the answer. That is LP of DMU or AMU, because he is single man only, that is why. The following form shall not be issued in manuscripted. Please note the answer of this question is also vary. So here as per option T body 1425. So some places PLCT should not be manuscripted. Sleep coaches shall not be kept on a blocked line in the rear of a passenger carrying train. Passenger carrying train. When a lurch is reported and subsequently a train is sent in the absence of engineering official, caution order is given to the LP to stop dead if considered safe, proceed at a speed of 10 kmph. Rail fracture of less than 30 mm, the speed of second and subsequent trains shall be rail fracture of less than 30 mm. The speed of second and subsequent trains shall be 20 kmph. Rail fracture of more than 30 mm or multiple fractures, track is to be certified by JE permanent way. JE permanent way. When trains are dealt on T bar say 602, the time interval between two consecutive trains shall be, T bar C means total interruption of communication or total failure of communication. In such a 30 minutes time gap should be given. Authority for light engine going to open communication shall be, authority for light engine going to open communication T bar B 602. T bar B 602. When a loco pilot passes an automatic stop signal at on, he shall observe speed restriction of 15 kmph when view is clear and 8 kmph when view ahead is not clear. The time interval between two trains during signal and communication failure on double line automatic block system shall be, on double line automatic block system, 15 minutes or normal running time whichever is more. 15 minutes or normal running time whichever is more. When a motor trolley is following a train, it is treated as last vehicle of that train. Last vehicle of that train. Whenever a tower wagon is to be moved by a train, it should be inside the rear brake van. Inside the rear brake van. Record files of the caution order shall be preserved for a period of 1 year. Record file of the caution order shall be preserved for the period of 1 year. Full form of TVU. Previously also I uploaded and give some explanation also. That is train vehicle unit. Normally used to classify the LC gates. During non-interlocking working, all trains must be brought to a stop at the FSS and then allowed to enter, taking off signals cautiously at a speed not exceeding 15 kmph. 15 kmph. A mail express train shall have after loco in front and in rearmost at least one. A mail express train shall have after loco in front and in rearmost at least one anti-telescopic or steel-bodied SLR. At standard 4 interlocked station, the maximum speed permitted for the train over main line points is 160 kmph. 160 kmph. The TSR shall be retained at a station for train signal register TSR 1.5 year in which it is completed. Answer may vary, it depends upon your zonal railway operating manual. At intermediate stations, for all stopping trains with a halt of less than 5 minutes, is line clear shall be asked when the train is sighted. When the train is sighted. Even if tail lamp or tail board is not found, closing block section need not be held up if provided with block proved axle counter BPAC. To treat any accident as averted collision outside station limit, the distance between two trains shall be, it should be less than 400. Here I mentioned more than, but it should be less than 400. When murder is reported in second class compartment, carriage to be detached at a station where crime was detected. A station where crime was detected. Please note that each zone have their accident manual, so answer may vary. Scale 2 ARME is stored in boxes and placed in, it is placed at a station itself in room. The target time for turning out MRV for double or single dispatch. MRV means medical relief van, because passengers may be injured, so as soon as possible. So we have 20 minutes and 25 minutes. Trial run of ART and MRV shall be done once in 3 months. MRV or ART once in 3 months trial run. Ex gratia to be paid in case of simple injury in a train or manned LC gate. Manned LC gate accident is Rs 5,000. The claim for compensation shall be made within the following time from the date of accident, within 1 year. Within 1 year. Route indicators are treated as stop signal. Route indicators are treated as stop signal. When a signal is newly erected or shifted, caution order shall be given for a period of 90 days. When a signal is newly erected or shifted, caution order shall be given for a period of 90 days. After exploding the detonator, if no obstruction found further, the loco pilot can pick up normal speed after proceeding cautiously.